Now I can tell that I'm one of those lucky family living in the US. First and foremost, through the help of our dear Lord and the community, my co-community at the church, helping me to overcome all those trials, those struggles, while I'm in a deep, deep uh, hole when I'm trying to work on on my first husband. And of course, secondly, through the help of my husband, who helped me to get established here, be strong, taught us many things, and petitioned all my children in the Philippines. And now I have 4 children who are all here in America, living a very good life because they've learned the lesson of being poor or kind of struggling in life. So they use that as inspiration to improve their goals in life. Like all of them now are working in the medical field, graduated with honors, and pretty much working in a very good hospitals.
So you're a proud mother, huh?
Yes, I am a very, very proud mother. Over here in America, I checked pretty much the newspapers.
Did you experience discrimination?
Yes, discrimination, like if you are not white and I am not a naturalized American citizen, we cannot avoid the accent. So that will cause a discrimination.
How about finding a house?
Well, marrying an American now,
It's a lot different.
it's much, much different because it's my husband who is the one really working to get us a house. And through my help, uh, paying the mortgage now is a plus and very helpful. But primarily without my husband, it's very impossible for me to get a house. Plus, he is the one who has a very, very high paying job. Especially living here in San Francisco is not easy. Standard of living here is so high. But thankfully, my husband has a very good job. Well, Daly City, or what do you call this? California has a lot of Filipino communities. At first, that's my comfort zone. I didn't look for other friends. So pretty much my friends are my co-Filipinos in the church, in the community, and at work. And then eventually, that's the only time I found some friends at work, but majority are still Filipinos. Difficult adjustment is when I came here, I was shocked. I did not expect that you have to do everything, pretty much everything. That you have a schedule to follow, because otherwise, if you will not be disciplined following your schedule, you will go nowhere. And
No more Filipino time.
yeah, you always have to be on time. And of course, the one that I've mentioned before, even though you are sick, even though how hard it is, when you get home, you still need to do everything. And back in the Philippines, my life is not like that. I have a maid in the Philippines, I have drivers, I have everything that prepares what I need, as long as I prepared or I provide the financial needs, because I can pay. Plus, the most interesting and difficult time of adjustment here is the cultures and the values. We are very used on our values, and when I came here, values of different ethnicities is very, very different. Like being straight in the Philippines, we tend to be like not like humble, respectful. Over here, I thought people are not that respectful, are not that polite, especially when I see children answering back to their parents, to the elders, and um, the way they dress, the way they talk, a lot of stuff that really shocked me. Yes, I did. As I've said, I'm a teacher back home in the Philippines and management, banking, and finance graduate. Part of that, I was able to use it because I work as a manager at General Nutrition Center. It's a retail store, but to be here in my position now, like the specimen handler, I have to go back to school to get that to get qualified for the position. The values that I saw that is really very, very different here and Philippines. As I've said before, Philippines, when it comes to family oriented, we are very close to each other. The family ties, the bonding, the closeness, we always help each other. And Americans are really wondering why we Filipinos, regardless how old our children, we want to keep them at our house. We always want to be together. And here in America, once a kid uh, became 18 years old or above, they have to live by themselves. They have to be independent. In our culture and values, we tend to be independent as well, not trying to be dependent on our parents, but that is just us. When it comes to caring and raising our children, and even our elders, when they grow older, tendency they just put them in a care home. But not us Filipinos. We always take care of our families. We always want to be close to each other. We always look for each other and assist one another, support each other. It's very different now. Of course, I've been here for more than 20 years now. There are lots of things change. Like, well, I admit first and foremost is the financial stability. Of course, we are much, much stable now compared to the Philippines because we work hard. I work hard to reach this. So compared to my life here and in the Philippines, I can say that I'm one of those who did a good job. And thank God for all the spiritual support, emotional, mental help that I got from our church, and of course from my present husband, because he is really an inspiration even to my children, how to be strong here in America and how to cope, how to deal with the daily struggles and challenges of living here in America. We got our American dream, having my family, my 4 children able to get here and pretty much very stable now, got a nice education, and we get to be all together now and having having grandchildren, having children-in-law who are awesome, great, who are educated and smart as well. It's really a great blessings, and I can say that we did a very good job after all those struggles and after all those challenges that we encountered coming here in America.
Did you feel homesick in the Philippines?
Of course, that's normal. Even though we live here in America, we still feel the homesick, especially during Christmas, because it's very, very different. We still try to trace our roots in the Philippines, even though we are already here in America. That will never, ever forgotten, never be forgotten. I think our plan is going there and like 6 months here, 6 months there, but not completely retiring over there. We will still be staying here in America, but at least having another country is a good privilege to have a place to go during retirement age.